Hey, what's going on, crypto community? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Blue Chip Drill, not a financial advisor, financial planner, or professional, not recommending or suggesting what you should do with your hard earned money. I am just a guy out here on YouTube running my mouth about some crypto projects that I'm in. A while back, I started off in crypto with the ROI dApps, and had some success, had some failures. Then last November, a good friend of mine, Danny D, electrician man, co-founder of StableSwap, introduced me to the concept of liquidity providing and receiving a daily uh, ROI or APR, and StableSwap, a private liquidity providing protocol inside the Privilege Club. Uh, all I can say is I think we're kind of limited on what we can show and talk about, but I can definitely say I've more than ROI'd in that protocol, double my position, and just absolutely satisfied. Has put me in position to venture more into liquidity providing and develop my career as a liquidity provider. My goal is to eventually phase out of my real job and be a full-time liquidity provider. Leading me to, uh, you know, I started messing around on Pancake Swap and had some success. I have created a couple pairs. Definitely was making some decent yield. Well, I went into this one position. Um, it was the BNB Trump meme coin, and it was earning about $8 a day. Then it dropped down to 3. Really didn't know what I was doing, and then I found out that I enrolled into the Crypto Labs Underdog Investors Challenge. I'm just getting past the introduction portion of it, and I'm really loving it. I think it's definitely a game changer. I like their mission statement. They want to develop people to where they can become financially free, self-sufficient, uh, you know, develop a better, more quality life. Uh, and I'm just trying to find a coin here while I'm running my mouth. Here it is, right here. This is the Cake Pie B&B LP. So one thing I've learned so far is, you want to make sure you got quality tokens or coins that are going to be around. You want to check out, that's important. Um, Being able to stay in range, how volatile is it, but also take a look at the TVL and take a look at the trade volume. Now, this TVL is 3.22 mil with the trade volume of 139,000. I've heard some of the veterans say you want to see a trade volume equal to or just a little bit below. Uh, you want the trade volume close to what the TVL is. So I would assume this 139,000 is not a very big trade volume. Uh, the money that I earned in the two positions that I created in Pancake Swap prior to enrolling into the Crypto Labs course, I went ahead and pulled all the liquidity out, stuck it into StableSwap during the last promo because it's locked up for 300 days at 0.53% a day, and I don't have to check anything. I don't have to, it's all just kind of set it and forget it. And anyway, I'm really this investor's challenge. You can see it's got me here. I got one final step to complete before I can go to the. We'll begin the investor mindset and strategies course. From what I understand, they end up walking you into some workshops where other students in the course are sharing the pairs that they're having success with or failures with. I'm sure that'll give me a better insight on how to target uh, more dependable pairs and which ones to target. And really, really stoked and excited about this course. I did 3 days this past week. I dedicated about an hour and a half a day. Then I got real busy at work, got home late at night, but I'll be diving into it this evening and throughout the weekend. Basically, I want to be able to earn a higher yield and use that to pump my stable swap bag and Paca finance bag. That way, I'll be earning yield over here, then earning a more stable yield through those two programs. I'll be earning yield on top of yield. So that's the plan. I'm excited about it. Um, One thing I wanted to document on the stable swap, and I know that a lot of folks wanted to get into stable swap during the last promo. They dished out some codes. All I can say is I tried to get some folks in. The codes went very quick. I missed out. Wasn't quick enough. Best I could say is, have a TG username, have an email, have your USDT sitting there, and when they open up again, just be ready to pull the trigger. But one thing I wanted to document, my initial stakes that I put in. You see right here, when it first launched, I went in every day putting $1,000 for about 13 days. As you can see, off of that grand in rewards, I've made 1521. But um, it tells me, man, what's going on here? I got 12 days left, and this $1,000 will automatically get returned. I've already made $1,500, but in 12 days, that 1,000 will go back to my USDT wallet, which I could take that money and pocket it. But I consider that seed money. That's what El Maestro. You know what? I've been calling Jim Ware Maestro, which is like Spanish for teacher. Actually, I believe he was a professor. So I'm gonna call him what the the Latinos of Spanish would say profe, el profe. That's more deserving of his title. And I wanted to make more out of it. What it was, say, hey, let's do a live stream, let's analyze it, this and that, and basically says, hey, man, you want to keep earning, you got to return that seed money. Otherwise, your balance will go down, the rewards will go down, and you keep compounding. And so I'm pretty sure, unless I definitely need the money, but I'm sure I'm earning enough rewards every day. I could probably take that seed money, stick it back in, maybe with $50 or $100 of my rewards that I normally earn, help offset that drop from 0.53% a day to 0.53% to 0.35%. So that's my plan on there. And just wanted to document stable swap doing exactly what it was intended to do, changing lives, man, changing lives. Right now, my son, luckily he came into stable swap, but after some ROI daps, he kind of had a bitter attitude. But now he's witnessing what stable swap has done for me, being able to ROI my total investment, double my position, and helping pay not only my office expenses, but my personal expenses. Um, so now we're like, hey, let's get him to where it's covering his expenses and keep moving forward. Finally, next, talking about 8-bit farm now switched over to Paca Finance, new UI. I have not watched a tutorial on this. I did come here earlier, just a few minutes ago, and I was able to I was able to create a stake of $107, locked in at 0.42% for 365 days. And I was trying to do it with my film editor, but for whatever reason, it wouldn't work. Um, Basically, you come here, create a stake. You would click on this, then your wallet, your MetaMask or your Robbie would go through the approve and confirm. It was really fast, man. It was really fast and smooth, and that's all I've done on this so far. Um, I do want to watch some tutorials on it. Um, how do I get this thing to close? Pools. So this UI, I'm not going to sit here and try and go through everything until I watch a tutorial myself. One thing I did notice, they got the Swap X pool, and I need to check that out and see how we can interact with that. All my stuff did default over. They did move all our stuff over from 8-bit, just like they said they would. And man, those guys, awesome, man, hard workers, those devs. Now that I'm taking this course and messing around with the mechanical yield farming, hey, man, Keith, Scott, Lee, man, you guys are badasses, man. You got my respect. I got you right up there with Danny D, boy, and Crypto Lucky, and Princess Caddy and Patch, all those guys in the Stable Swap office. These are awesome projects. Anyway, that's about all I have to talk about today. Really pumped. Once again, my reason for taking this Crypto Labs Underdog Investors course, I think that's what it's called, is simply my goal is to eventually transition from my regular gig insurance agent to a full-time liquidity provider. And I feel like, yeah, I could do that, Stable Swap, Paca. However, one thing my buddy Danny D always says, you want to diversify. Stable Swap, Paca, long-term projects. Long-term projects, don't doubt their vision, their ability, their integrity. However, you never know what's going to happen in business. So I feel like it's important to know how to do this stuff if you ever need to. And it's a good way to earn some extra yield, higher yield, and pump those stable bags. And for me to claim the title of a liquidity provider, I feel like I need to know this. You got to keep moving, man. You got to keep reaching higher until they put you in the ground, right? Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. YouTube. Well, let me just say this. When you got projects like Stable Swap and Paca, they do what they're supposed to do. After you talk about it a few times, it really ain't too much to talk about. So I appreciate you guys watching my channel. Keep stretching. Keep pumping your bag. And we'll see you on the next one. I'm going to jump back into the Crypto Labs course. This is Blue Chip Drip. Out of here. Best we corazón.